I did, so I took their hand, well, one by one a person's hand, and I sort of just I started to say something, and what came into my head, and there were fairly general things. I didn't say, oh, your mother's name is Audrey or something. You know, there were some things I definitely felt and saw, and I just said them. And they were like, well, how did you know that? I said, I don't know, and it was like I didn't know. A psychic person is able to tap into that universal energy field that's around everyone. All information is stored there to do with what's happened in the past, what's happening in the present, and there are also future probabilities from that. But it's not all about prediction, it's actually about empowering this person to make better choices. There may be sometimes flashes of inspiration, which is clairvoyance, well it is a bit of a prediction. But I always say, look, it's not necessarily 100%. They don't have to say anything. I mean, sometimes people will have a question. It's not always the same for everyone. Sometimes it's quite good to actually have a set thing. Well, this is my issue. It does give me then a template to go on. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding and also prejudice around the word psychic, because it tends to be, people think, oh, witch, or in religious circles it's like, oh, well, that's wrong. But I do think that's been misunderstood. You know, it's a gift, like a gift of prophecy, a gift that you're meant to be using. And what would be negative is, I think, if you're dealing with black magic or sort of negative spiritual practices, and there are things like that. And I think often psychic gets put into that category. Everyone has intuition. That is actually true, every single person. But can everyone do like, say, a reading? Well, no, because it's not necessarily developed. It's almost an innate thing. I would say you're born with it. But having said that, everyone has it, and you can develop to a certain extent. It affects kind of every area of your life. I mean, it's been wonderful in many ways, but it comes with quite a few challenges. It matters very much how you put something across. Actually, a lot of times, you know, the person does get better, you do know that you've helped, and that is really great. But sometimes you don't see always that, because you may not see them again, and you can't control any outcome, and so that's challenging. It's just learning to be really, really, to really care and be fully there with it.